All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Monday Night Parry here on twitch.tv/Parry Von Vicious. We are live playing some Hollow Knight Silksong, winding down from the start of our week and getting ready for a busy week ahead. Welcome on in. We're going to have a good time. Testing everything out right now, making sure everything's working. There we go. All right. Off to a strong start. All right, let's hop in. Whoa, look, we got Bloopy 3000 rolling in. Welcome on in. Welcome. We are hopping back into Hollow Knight Silksong. A game that I'm getting increasingly better at. I don't consider myself to be a very talented gamer. Haha, Nickabeans. Encrypted Cryptid. Welcome in. The crew's showing up. Just as we get started, everybody's rolling in. You love to see it. We got at least one new emote hiding in there. Oh, Johnny Torres. He's singing More Wing Training. Flea Hunting Day. Bloopy, you couldn't play Hollow Knight? Why is that? There it is. Yeah, that's right. Johnny Torres is in the chat. You gotta let the new emote fly. There he is. Yeah, we got new emotes. We got new you guys. We got new alerts. I added a couple of new alerts on the list there. Because I'm prevented by my lack of skill. You know, I'm not a great gamer. It's just I'm a very stubborn gamer, and that has led me to sticking with it. Really. Yeah, we got new bit alerts going on. We got new emotes, and don't forget we are doing our big meetup, Monster Jam, March 22nd, Sunday. We're doing a big meetup at Monster Jam in Hartford, Connecticut. Everybody come hang out. The details right there in the chat. The details are in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, please, let me know. Let me know that when you get your tickets and that you're coming. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I remember what we were doing. We were fighting a very difficult to beat boss over this way. I don't think I beat him when we were playing last. Actually gonna go right back up because I don't think I need to farm for anything here. I think I'm good, but I don't mind getting a little bit of a warm-up going. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was playing Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse, the 1992 game for the Sega Genesis over the weekend. And now my brain is just a little bit into like how that attack mode worked. So I feel like taking a minute to beat up some lesser guys here isn't the worst thing I could do. Like this is good practice to get myself back into the controls. That's a pretty good start. Fully healed. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're filling stuff up. Yeah, a little bit of warm-up is good. It says I can't join the Discord. It says you can't join the Discord. Well, that is absurd, and you should absolutely be able to join the Discord. Let me grab a fresh link for you. Sometimes the Discord link likes to just like reset itself or something. I don't really know what its problem is. So give me 1 second here. I should have everything set up so that people can just join. So give me 1 second while I pull up what's needed. Unless someone else in the chat wants to beat me to it. But I can pull it up here. Take me just a second. Here we go. Here we go. We need a fresh link dropped in the chat. That should do it. Give that a shot. Let me know if that works. Very annoying that happens, but it does happen. And you know, that's life. Or as the French say, that is life. I do like that I clearly remember where I was going before. Alright, here we go, here we go. We're back. We are so back. Come on, where's our guy? There's our guy. I know we gotta stay close. We gotta stay close. Ah, crap. Didn't want that. Ah, crap. Nuts. Well, I didn't last long there. Yeah, I'm learning to play the Discordian. Hey, Bloopy, welcome in. I see you in the Discord. I see it pop up on my... I've got quite the collection of screens here. Bloopy, are we someone... Do we know you in person? Are you part of the old community here? Are you... I don't recognize your name, so I'm interested to see. Are you someone that we all know? Or are you just joining the crew here? Happy to have you either way. I'm just always interested to know, like, how people found us. I want to heal that part up. I'm Adam's friend. We talked on Insta. Oh, okay, that's... Yes. I didn't recognize the name anymore. I remember. I recall now. Of course. I believe we're Insta friends. I believe I see your stories every so often. Welcome back. I completely forgot your screen name on Twitch. Shows you the effects of CTE over the years. I will address the elephant in the room. I am no longer the Pro Wrestling Grind Grand Champion, I'm sorry to say. This weekend I did lose the Pro Wrestling Grind Grand Championship to the Thick Daddy Andy Brown. A hard-fought loss, and you know, of all the people that one could lose a belt to, Andy Brown's one of the best, and so no shame in the defeat. But yeah, nonetheless, I am a little bit sad to be without the championship. You know, the nature of championships in wrestling being that, you know, they're not the same thing as a championship in a different sport. But they're still meaningful, especially the angry Perry face react. Especially where, you know, if you're in a place where you're being booked by someone who's hard to impress, right? And that's the position I was in, because there's no one harder to impress than your close friends, because they know you. And that's the position I was in with Rip and Delmy. And so to have the kind of faith to be the champion of their company, you know, means a lot to me, and I didn't take it lightly. I worked pretty hard for them. And my miniatures are champions forever. That's true. You can't keep them forever. Sadly, no. All good things must come to an end. Whoa. Okay. I don't want to fight him. I actually feel I could build a little HP here. Dang it. That's the opposite of building HP. Dang it. Okay. Alright, hang on. I'm going right back to base. And then we're just gonna go to our fight because I'm not messing with this guy. Give you my birthday luck for the next championship. I appreciate it. I do have 2 other championships that I currently hold. One won't be defended until late August because it is an annual championship. And the other I will be defending in 2 weeks at Blitzkrieg Pro on March 14th in Enfield, Connecticut, in a street fight against Azure after the more violent than I'm used to match that he and I had at Blitzkrieg a couple of weeks ago, where I took a very hard slam on the concrete floor. I did not enjoy. And he made me mad, so I challenged him to a street fight. Even told him I'd put the belt on the line. Dang it. I cannot have full energy when I get to the spot. Alright, I'm just going. It's not helping me to die or reset next to these people at all. Versus a perennial champion. Yeah, it's true. I have an annual championship versus a perennial championship. That's well put. But yeah, I have a once a year championship, and then I have one that I will be defending for my second time in 3 weeks, in 2 weekends. And really looking forward to that show. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that match. It doesn't sound like a great time. Alright, here comes our villain. Here he is. Here we go. Time to focus up. Ah, crap. He got me already. Ah, got me mid-heal. Well, I didn't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance, I'm afraid. That's okay. Guys, we're doing great on the channel goals. I just want to address it real quick because I see it on my screen here. I got a follower goal of 180. We're at 170. That's pretty great. 45 subs out of 60 currently. And the bits are still coming. They're coming fast and strong. Why does everyone want to murder you, IRL, and to get... You know... It's weird. I feel like I don't have like the kind of personality that calls for that kind of treatment, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, what do I know? I don't have to deal with me. Dang it. All that to avoid losing a hit point, only to go right into that guy. Okay, there's the hit point back, but now I gotta... Ah, come on. Okay. You know something? Well, I appreciate that, Bloopy. Yeah, I try to be a good guy. But yeah, it was great. Nickabeans, who's in the chat, and Encrypted Cryptid, who's in the chat, and Johnny Torres, Concept JT in the chat. They were all there. Saturday night or Friday night. We usually run Saturdays. They were all there Friday night for Pro Wrestling Grind's debut in Florence, Mass, at the brand new venue. Venue looked beautiful. Show was fantastic. Crowd was out of their minds. And yeah, I went on to main event that show and lose my championship. But again, Andy Brown is Andy Brown is a hell of a competitor and a great dude, so no shame losing to Andy Brown. That's right, all three of them were working. They were all working the event. Johnny Torres was on commentary, Nick Beans was being our ticket taker, and Rye, Encrypted Cryptid, is our photographer, so full house. It would be now that you don't live there, right as there's a scene to hang out in, right? Come on. Where's my guy who's supposed to show up and help? Oh, come on. There's supposed to be a guy that comes and helps me. Yeah. Packed house. I saw they posted it was sold out. I don't actually know what our cap is, but I do know it was a triple-digit pre-sale, and I want to say that room maybe has like a max capacity of like 170. So it maybe with the ring in there, maybe closer to 150. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was truly a sellout. Yeah, that's how I felt moving back here from California. It was all under protest. I get it. Know where Garmin went. Does he show up again in the same spot where you talked to him before? Where did I talk to him before? I don't recall where that happened. But he should be coming, because I did save my progress, and he kept coming last time. I don't recall where I go talk to him. Johnny Torres, if you've got that on a map and you want to send it to me, I've got the DMs ready to go. I'm always keeping track because I never know what I'll see now. There you go. Got it. It was here to the right. Oh yeah, there he is. I guess I didn't summon him. Yes, we shall. Yes, please help me. Apparently, turning the game off is enough that he needs to be reminded. Who knew? Guess that means I don't have to keep an eye on my DMs. Yeah, for the folks in the chat planning to come to that meetup at Monster Jam, we got our tickets, and if you go to the Discord, it'll tell you what section we're in. We can make this happen. I'm in big trouble. Just gonna hide in the corner. He came all the way to me. Dang it. Shouldn't have run away. It's all about the short game. It's all about staying close. Be a few weeks out from surgery. Now I'm oh. I know you had just had one the last time we spoke, so if you're recovered enough to get ready for another one, that means you must be coming along pretty well from it. So glad to hear that. All right, here we go. Yeah, speaking of Adam, where's Adam? What's his deal? What's his excuse? He should be here. What's he got going on? He never misses a stream. He must have darts tonight, right? That's usually his deal. 3 surgeries in 5 weeks. Oh, that beats my record. My record, I believe, was 2 in the course of like a month or so. Maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was 3 in about 2 months. I was also like a baby. I have no recollection of it. I was too small to really have memories. Last darts was last week. Yeah, then what's his excuse? He's got no excuse. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, that's the best I've ever done against it. That's the best I've done. Yeah, he does have darts. See, I knew it. I knew it. I called it. There he is. We said his name and he appeared. Or in a month. Damn. That is way better than I've done. You've got me beat for sure. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This time. Johnny Torres, did you see that? Did you see that rally? Guys, Johnny Torres is a bit under the weather, so he's not streaming tonight. Which I know doesn't really disappoint him that much, because he likes watching my Silksong streams. Because he knows how not a gamer I am, and he's been begging me to be more of a gamer. So playing like a popular real game like this, I know warms his heart. In place of like the stuff I would play, which is all from like 35 years ago. Makeup night from January. There we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Guys, I'm waiting on confirmation. There's potential in the next few weeks for me to have a huge booking announcement. Not like, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I'm not going to be on TV or anything like that, but you get your mid heel. I was doing pretty good there. I was doing all right. Yeah, I want you, Johnny Torres. We need you to feel better. I don't know what we got to do. What are we gonna do for Johnny Torres, gang? What do we do? We want to go to Monster Meetup. You got a couple weeks to figure it out. It's a long trip. What are we gonna do for Johnny Torres? Who wants to DoorDash Johnny Torres some miso soup? We need to get him feeling better. A lot of gentle floating to my horrible battle. Right, here we go. This is the most prepared I've been. What did we do? Did we pop show a toy? There, yeah, Nickabeans popped a show a toy. All right, we're paused. We're finding the toy. We've been making our way through these minifigs, and I still got them here. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish the load here because we got a few to show, and I did get a pop a toy on Saturday when I did my pop-up stream that a lot of folks couldn't make it to. So here we go. We're these are the Soma minifigs from, is it 1988? Yeah, 1980, wow. Yeah, 1988. So far on the stream, I have shown a few of them. I showed the phony, fake, faux Hulk Hogan, complete with horseshoe haircut. We have to some would appear to be Andre the Giant, but is in fact Riki Choshu, Japanese legend. Great little bootleg minifig. The colors on these are so weird. The colors read incorrectly on screen. The colors are just weird and goofy looking. Let's see. We got El Santo. We got what I believe is supposed to be Harley Race. And I actually have two of him. I have a variant because he's meant to be half of a tag team. So there's also in the red. I think the red actually looks better myself. Trying to get it centered in the camera. There we go. Yeah, great contrast with the tense music. We got this looks to me to be it's an amalgamation of Road Warrior Animal and Road Warrior Hawk. There are two color variants in the set of this as well. I only have one, but that's meant to represent there being a tag team in the division. And then finally we have what I believe is probably, based on the timeline in the year, meant to be King Kong Bundy. 1988 King Kong Bundy would have been top of mind for many. So it's a great dumb little set that I was gifted by a fan because they know that I love bootleg figures. And man, because I want some of the other variants and these are hard to find. I may need to make a mold of a couple of them, cast some in resin and paint them up myself. Especially the other variant of the Road Warrior I would really want. And I was able to do a little digging around online, and there are other color variants of all of them. And I was able to find what they looked like when they came in package. I have that photo saved, so I'll throw that into the Discord maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Bloopy, you may be the only one here who doesn't know who all these folks were. Mick Gins, Off Kilter. Oh my goodness! Hey, that's Mickey from the darts team. I wasn't looking at the chat, you guys. Yep, you got to finish the darts. I get it. Okay. Whoa. Hey. Okay. Whoa. Oh, he's mad. Ah, crap. Ran right into the attack. I was doing pretty good. Alright. Alright, fresh run. Here we go. I gotta remember, how did I use the... Yeah, that's how I throw those. Okay. So we gotta use those darts again, I think. Because those, if I recall, were kind of effective. Getting better at spacing out the blades. I'm trying. You know, so much of this is not natural to me at all. But I am getting better, I think. I can sort of feel it. I did pretty well playing the old Mickey Mouse game on Saturday. It's only got 5 levels and then sort of there's a 6th level, but it's just a boss fight. And I had made it to the end of level 4 was as far as I'd made it. And I made it there a few times before dying. So yeah, I'm getting better for sure. Just flung me into the blaze. Just jumped into him without healing myself. Yes, we have also heard of Mickey Mouse for years. That's true. I do think that my playing of this game...
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Nicky Beans, thank you for the gift sub. We are We are closing in on the new sub goal here on the channel. We got a sub goal of 60. We're sitting pretty at 45. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. We get 200 point or more cheers after that. We get a hype train. Let me just remind everybody, we got new alerts on the channel if you do cheer. There are some new ones that no one's heard yet. Yes, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse on SNES. I did play a little bit of that. That's the Magic Kingdom Magical Quest, I think. Or maybe it's just Magical. Whichever one it is, I did play it very early on in the stream, and I should bring it back. I kind of feel like I want to make it a thing that on like Saturdays where I don't have a booking, which are few and far between, and really I don't have any Saturdays for a very long time now. I kind of want to make it a thing of like maybe streaming first thing in the morning after breakfast, and like it'd be a little bit like yo, someone pops that Rattling Bog. It's expensive, but it is long. I couldn't get the whole song, but it's real close. It's real close, and I would lose my mind. We got our sound guy Coral at Pro Wrestling Grind to play that before the show started. It was part of the pre-show music, and I was at the merch table laughing hysterically. He fell on me. Oh, right into him. Come on, I was doing pretty good. Vietnam helper bug. Yeah. Yo, this guy rules. That's right. You were still doing Skyros's makeup when it went on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The crew at Grind got it free. No bits. They just got to hear Rattling Bog. Yeah, I'm pretty psyched at the couple of new alerts that I have on there, and I look forward to when one of us, or let's be real, probably Joey Nails, comes in and makes it go off. Where is Joey Nails? What's he doing? Apparently he was sick last week, and who is Skyros, Precious? Mike Skyros is former Grind Grand Champion. I actually beat him for the championship. And a mainstay at Pro Wrestling Grind, a mainstay in the Northeast. He's a wrestler out of the New York area who is all over New England all the time, and might be closer to the Texas area pretty soon. He's potentially moving really soon. Jump the other way. Hey, come on, guy. Ah, pounced right on me. Bonsai drop. That's right, the 315 Syracuse represent. He has said that if he does move, he's just going to continue to come up here for Green Mountain Wrestling, for Grind, and one other company. He said he would just fly himself up even if that's what it took. I feel like a granny talking about technology. So talented and so wonderful. Don't want to lose him. Yeah, I don't think we would be losing him. I think he would be sticking around. I think he just wouldn't be... we wouldn't see him at other shows. We would only see him at our shows, which... that's okay. As it is, Skyros and I only work one place in common, and it's Grind. Like, none of our other bookings overlap. It's still very strange to me that he doesn't get booked at Blitzkrieg. Seems like he'd be a perfect fit, but... you know, there's a lot of things that go into who books who and who's available when, and... That's all I would say it's above my pay grade, but, you know, I basically help run a lot of these companies, so maybe it's exactly my pay grade.
Into my shin. Ya ha ha! Wow! Ha ha!
Flew right into me. Yeah, take that. Ah. Shop today and get tons of cheese. Oh, okay, tons of cheese. Well, we got to know what kinds of cheese. You got to tell us about the cheeses. You can't leave us hanging. See, exactly, Johnny Torres. You get it. There's no reason for Skyros to not be there. Perfect fit. Charcuterie, Gesundheit. Did you get like some Wensleydale? Like I'm trying to think of all the cheeses from the Monty Python sketch, and coming up a little bit shy. The Torres emote. Yes, a Manchego. I think Munster is greatly underrated. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the one. This is the time we get him. I've never even made it to his third stage, I don't think. Crap. Ah, got me while I was healing. Grind catering next time. Ooh, a nice charcuterie. Gouda's the favorite. Gouda's so good. Let's see. Gouda, goat and pepper. Yeah, goat cheese is my jam. One she's called Red Dragon. Ooh. Oh, there was a Wensleydale with cranberries. Also a caramel cheese. Yeah. I'm into that. That sounds awesome. Heck yeah. I don't consume nearly as much cheese as I would, given my druthers, just because at 41 it's hard to stay looking semi in shape, and I got some work to do. I'm a little out of shape to what I'd like to look like right now, but that's the result of some prolonged sicknesses over the winter, and you know, other excuses can be inserted here, I guess. But it's okay, because I know that when I'm on my game, it takes me about 6 weeks to go from the level of out of shape I'm in right now to looking like I want to look. The hard part is just going to be like finding the time. Like that's where I'm at right now. Like between streaming and bookings and a bunch of other stuff, it's very hard to have the time. Not impossible though. You know, we make time for the things we care about. Dang it. Right away. Got me right away. He's big mad. Ah, the thing looped back and got me again. Dang it. I think you definitely deserve cheese for your birthday. Yeah, that's right. It's just a winter bulk. That's true. And I mean, the truth be told, like I've discovered that. I mean, I'm going to be more critical of how I look than anyone else is. I had a great 25-minute main event match with Andy Brown. So in terms of like functional athleticism as opposed to just aesthetics, which 90% of the time I'm just worried about aesthetics. That's just me. A very vain person. Clearly, I had my wind and I have my strength. I mean, I was 13 minutes into the... I watched the video back. I was 13 minutes into that match with Andy Brown, which is a long time, and still picked him up for a stalling suplex. So I'm taking that as a huge win in terms of maintaining strength and wind over time. But also, I feel like I feel like I'm a heavyweight. I've got like a pretty good 20-pound back and forth that I can kind of sway, where I still look right. You know, if I get a little too heavy, it looks less athletic. If I get a little too light, it looks not like a non-wrestler, so to speak. Let's see. Did you end up with huge welts on your legs after? The handprint was so red. Yeah, the kip marks were real. They were very real. Hey, you know, but the sound ain't gonna make itself. And I can assure you, Andy prefers that I slap my leg for that sound rather than slap him, although, you know, there certainly were some pretty good hits that made some real noise. The people in the front row were telling me that they just couldn't believe the sounds when we were hitting each other. So I wear that with a badge, like a badge of honor, you know. None of the first-time fans will walk away going, "Oh, that was fake." I mean, it's predetermined. But fake is not the term we prefer. Bro, you look fine. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's change over time, right? I'm comparing myself right now, coming out of a frozen cold winter where I spent almost 12 weeks of it sick enough that I was told by a doctor not to exercise. I'm coming out of a period like that, and comparing myself to how I looked in the middle of the summer when I hadn't been sick at all, and it had been beautiful out, so I could do cardio every day outside, and I wasn't working a day job, so I was having 2 workouts a day every day, and cooking all my diet meals real time every day. You know, there was a certain luxury to that, even if I was, you know, poor. So, you know, realistically, I understand that it's sort of a unfair comparison. That said, you know, my goal is always to do better and to be better. So, you know, the moment I stop doing that, you know, I should always be trying. I just try not to beat myself up about it. That, I think, is the big difference. No, what's he doing? Oh no. There we go. Now that healing was short-lived, but... now that's the furthest I've made it along. I think that had to have been... Was that his 3rd phase? Was that phase 3 I was seeing? I don't know. Johnny Torres will be able to tell me for sure. Assuming he hasn't passed out into a slowly healing from a sickness stupor. Which is A-okay. Yep, that's a record. Okay. Torres is still with us. Still in the land of the living. I just, you know, we got to keep an eye on Johnny Torres. He's under the weather. And we all need him feeling better. Yeah, there we go. Some Joey nails and some expanding parries. Yeah, it's that time of year, you know. That time of year, at least here in the Northeast, really starts like October and goes clear through to like late April. Just everybody's sick all the time. Yeah, dozens. And sometime after we do the Monster Jam meetup, I will schedule and plan out what day we will do the full day stream here on the channel to celebrate my 3-year streamiversary. I've got all kinds of stuff planned for it. I've got a great big list of stuff we might do, as well as stuff I know we definitely will do. I will have special guests on and off.
Ritala.
He's mad. He's real mad. Thing came right back at me. Crap. I'm in trouble. Oh, he got me. Now that might be the record. That might be the furthest I've gone. Watch the community episode with David Cross the other. He's in 2. Right? Doesn't he come back, or is he just in... No, he's just in the 1. That's right, the 1 Dungeons & Dragons episode. The 2nd Dungeons & Dragons episode. 480 photos. My goodness. Day Without Darkness, welcome in. Happy to see you. I'm so glad that the edits are coming together for those matches, because I got to start making thumbnails for the YouTube. I know... Paul, our head of production, is through all the short versions of the matches. They're all cut up for YouTube. He's working on the long form one now. He's adding some different graphics into it and trying some things out, and also generally doing a little bit of clowning where he's sending me some outtakes and things. Yes. Yes, you got to tell us which cheese you end up going with and how it is. We need a cheese review. Is that what we should do on the Streamiversary show? Should I just do cheese reviews for a whole day? I guess that's a little antithetical to me talking about trying to do a little bit better on the diet, huh? Like, maybe a whole day of cheese isn't really in the cards for me. Alright, Morwing. Oh, crap. That's right, come help me. Didn't last very long that time. Not as long that time. We're going to do this. Doing my first pass cutting, then getting my edits put in, then final cut. 2 matches left on the first step. Hey! You're moving quick. Moving quick. It's only Monday. Let's go. I assume that the plan will be to hopefully have stuff dropping next week, since we have a whole show to try to hype up. So I'm gone wrestling Saturday, so more than likely I'll be doing graphic work most of the day Sunday. Because I also have to make show graphics. Gotta advertise the upcoming matches. I've got the card for the next show, and let me tell you, there's some good stuff. And frankly, I've got most of the card for the show after that, and there's some good stuff, and some of it is stuff that is long overdue.
Yep.
Dang it. I hit the heal button, but too fast. Too fast. 2,500 from Saturday night. That was at Cabba Wrestle, right? I've seen some of their cards. They look like they're coming along. They're running a lot. They've got like 2 shows a month for like the rest of spring, from what I saw. And they're going to be in like multiple cities in Connecticut. They're in multiple places in Mass and in Rhode Island. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up on one of those. I saw Skyros was on the show Saturday. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's the place we'll get the big Perry versus Skyros rematch. Come on. How dare you? Jumped right into it. I'm getting better. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I mean, we're 52 minutes in and just trying to do this again. If you wrestle in Rhode Island, that's where I grew up. I've wrestled in Rhode Island tons. I'd love to go back sometime. See, this cheese is called the Silk cheese. Hey, that's appropriate. This is a Hollow Knight Silksong. Look at that. It's made of a mix of cow and goat and is brown, caramel color. I had this cheese 15 or so years ago and could never forget it, so I looked for it until I rediscovered it. Oh, that's so cool. Now, how are you eating that? Are you having it with something? Are we on crackers? Here, you know, I mean, you're a New Englander, so you know. Up here, we love like a sharp cheese, usually a Vermont cheddar, on a slice of apple pie. Now, I grew up having just apple slices with like sharp cheddar is pretty common. Yeah, like I agree. I usually need a cheese vessel. There's something the cheese goes on. Now, that's not to say I won't just eat a piece of cheese. If there's pre-sliced cheese on like a charcuterie, literally just cheese, hell yeah. That's a homie that knows what they're about. That's what I'm talking about. See, I eat cheddar and applesauce because I'm allergic to raw apples. Oh, interesting. I'm allergic to raw bananas. They seem to not bother me as much when they're baked in something, but like lately I just don't even really risk it. I get real worried that because the reaction is not good. Like it's pretty bad. But yeah, weirdly enough, bananas and shiitake mushrooms are like my only food allergies. Although I have recently developed a real inability to eat chocolate and feel good. Like I get a really bad headache. Allergic to pineapples. Delmy Exo is also allergic to pineapple. Have to nuke every fruit. Oh, right. I think you had told me about that. You know, of all the things to not be allergic to when they're raw, I think onions is the least useful. Like, it's so rare that I like a raw onion on almost anything. To me, like, I prefer it cooked pretty much all the time. That's not all the time. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. You know, Ryan Mooney. Ryan Mooney's an interesting guy to be friends with because I can never tell when he's being serious or when he's trolling. He just asked something in the group chat from the show that, like, I feel like has to be a joke. So mad. There we go. Heal up, heal up. Ah, that's definitely the furthest I've gotten. Holy cow. Technology hasn't fully developed yet. Oh, interesting. Hey, Herobotic, welcome in. Herobotic, are you feeling better yet? Johnny Torres is sick too. 2 staggers is definitely the furthest I've gone in here. Really hoping Herobotic's feeling better. I think I may have texted you earlier today and already know that you're still sick. I may already know that. Better-ish is pretty good. I'll take it. You guys, are you all excited? Fresh Youngman rides again. Fresh Youngman with his first appearance coming this weekend at Rad Pro Wrestling. The emote responses. Do we need a Fresh Youngman emote? Is that what the channel's missing? Right into it. I was doing pretty good there. I was doing pretty good. Sensible. Dump Chunkman needed. Plus side, I am submitting my taxes and buying my monster. That's right. Herobotics coming in hot to that Monster Jam meetup. Yeah, I'm definitely making big moves from last week. Mr. Fridge McLarge huge. Yeah, maybe we need to play another baseball game again soon. I'm thinking maybe Johnny Torres needs to pick a baseball game for us, and he and I need to make a team and play through a season on our joint stream. We've been talking about, like, we really like No Rest for the Wicked, but we've also been talking about how, like, you know, maybe we need to, like, try a couple other things out on multiplayer mode. Like, maybe we need to do, like Cuphead or something. I think it would be cool to get get like a baseball game going, play a whole season. I know Bloopy watches like sports. I see on her on the old Instagram feed. I do see a lot of football and baseball memes. So hungry. Crap. Walked right into him. Risk of Rain 2 is a great game. Oh. Also hard as ball. Yeah, well, I mean, as you can see watching me, they're all hard for me. Wait, is Risk of... Okay, hang on. Dead by Daylight. Okay, I'm seeing game suggestions. I hope Johnny Torres is taking note. I know he'll have opinions on which games. I hope he's still with us. I know he's super sick. You know, when Johnny Torres is so sick that he's not streaming, and from what I can tell, his video project is being pushed back a little bit. That's real sick. So far, it seems like I might be lucky. I think some folks caught stuff at Grind. I think there may have been an illness in the room, because I saw a couple other people posting that they were not feeling well after the weekend. I think my being secluded the majority of the night, preparing for that main event match, may have been a saving grace. Because I'll tell you what, Fresh Youngman doesn't need a cold for his first appearance of 2026. Or I'm sorry, his first appearance of, is it 19? Torres, what year are we in with Rad? Is it 98 now that we're entering? For those who don't know, Rad Pro Wrestling is a period piece set in the late 90s, and it moves in real time. So when we have our New Year's, it's New Year's at Rad Pro Wrestling, and we move into a new year. Doing pretty good. Let's see. Still goes live tomorrow at noon. Hell yeah. New Blitzkrieg Pro YouTube. Oh, has that been announced publicly yet? Let's see. Totally see you playing Stardew. I have played Stardew Valley on stream before. It was a long time ago. I played maybe 3 or 4 streams. It was hard for me to really latch into, but I may give it another try at some point. Haven't been in any shape to advertise. I still need to make shorts. Yeah, I know. When you're down and out, you're down and out. Hi, I'm Barry Von Vicious, and I'm going to play the most peaceful game on the internet. So on Tuesdays, so tomorrow, I have been playing Planet Coaster, where I've been slowly starting to build a theme park, and that is equally peaceful, except for the occasional test rides of the games, which for me are just amazing. But yeah, I've done some real peaceful streams, like some real cozy streams. I know Nicka Beans. Oh, there's a co-op in Stardew. I did know there was a co-op in Stardew because Ref Gina asked me a while back if I might be interested in co-streaming. And when I told her I was bad at the game, she lost interest. I know Nickabeans and Rye were big fans. I did a few streams where there is a Epcot simulator, an Epcot sim that a fan made that is a 3D recreation of Epcot Center as it was opening day, complete with all the attractions and all the shows and everything, and you just wander around, and it's so cool. It's like one of my favorite things to do on stream, but it's for a real niche audience. So it sometimes draws huge numbers, sometimes crickets. The replays on YouTube usually do pretty well. There it is. Yeah, didn't build up enough to heal myself there. But then I also will occasionally stream Disneyland Adventures, and rather than actually playing any of the like sub games, which are all inside of the different rides, instead it's a one-to-one perfect.
Bobby Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Thank you, Bloopy, for the gift sub. We are climbing that sub goal. We're coming right along. 46 out of 60. We're so close. I gotta start, like, the last sub goal was to do the Monster Jam meetup, and I gotta set some other reward for when we hit the next one. I will say, for those who haven't been to the Discord yet, we will have special guests at the Monster Jam meetup. Some I'm waiting to confirm, just waiting until they snag their tickets to confirm them. I will be there. Johnny Torres will be there. We just heard from Herobotic that he will be there. I'm fairly certain that Rye and Nickabeans are going to try to make it. I know Rye wanted to bring her kiddo. I've seen the lineup of the trucks. It is a great lineup. Plane Crazy, Crazy Train, Gravedigger, of course, Sparkle Smash, Dragon will be there. Dragon I've not seen, Sparkle Smash I've not seen. The Crazy Train and Plane Crazy have new bodies that are wild and nuts. So if you've seen those trucks before, Johnny Torres, they are not the same now. That's the furthest I've done. That's the furthest I've done that one. Yeah, tracking down that silk at that last minute. I knew I had the little cocoon there. That's the furthest I've gotten for sure. Yeah, lots of there's a good lineup. I know they're going to have 8 monster trucks, which is the same number they had when Torres and I went before. If you've never been to a small stadium Monster Jam show, if you've only been to small stadium other truck shows, or if you've only been to big arena monster truck shows, these shows they feel dangerous. Torres will back me up on this. When we went to this same venue to Monster Jam maybe 3 years ago, we were shocked at how fast they are willing to drive, it really doesn't feel particularly safe. That's right, the newly renovated People's Bank Arena. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Did the stream crash out? Uh-oh. Well, it says I'm live on my thing. Oh boy, oh boy. Uh-oh. Let's see, are we back? Are we back? Okay, they're all good on your end. It froze on my end. I was like, uh-oh, I think the stream died. But I think it was just on my confidence monitor here. My stream died. All right, well, we're back. Yes, newly renovated People's Bank Arena, which I believe did not have that name when we went. I think it was sponsored by a different group then. I was doing pretty good. Yeah, that's right. It was the XL Center. But yeah, it's really crazy. Johnny Torres will absolutely back me up that those trucks driving away, that feels unsafe. I'm sure it's very safe because Monster Jam, if anything, is often like accused of being a little too like cautious, but it doesn't feel that way. And I'll tell you, after seeing the Hot Wheels tour and a couple of the indie tours, where they don't have the budget Monster Jam has, so they don't push the trucks as hard. They kind of drive them like they're made of glass. Yeah, the Monster Jam tour, they go hard. I probably didn't need that. I probably should have saved that. Oh well, that's okay. Went the wrong way. Ah, hit me right out of my heel. Come on. You know, it's so funny. I was just going to say, hey folks, if we're having a great time, tell your friends. And then I looked and I saw Nightbot was telling everyone the same thing. You know? Look at me, I'm as smart as a robot. Reads minds. Yeah, really looking forward to the Monster Jam meetup. Oh, there it goes. I knew it was going to work. Oh, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save it. I don't need it yet. Ran right into him. David Matthews, crash into me. Tried to go heal myself, wasn't fast enough. Wasn't quite fast enough. That's okay. What do you guys think? Are we gonna beat this before the stream ends? Are we gonna manage? Because right, like there's no guarantee. Robotic says no, or was that just from me dying? Loopy says I must. I think you're onto something. Hey, without darkness, fingers crossed. Now, is that fingers crossed just because you want the win for me, or is it just so I'm not still fighting this thing next Monday when we play Silksong again? There we go. Ah, just a hair too close. I was doing pretty good. I was getting pretty close there. Got this, Pear Bear. All right, back at it. Look, this is how I play video games. I just get wicked stubborn, and I just keep doing the same thing. I wonder what percentage of players have beat this. There we go. Just had to get by that guy. Didn't need to fight him. I was so close. I was so close. Yeah, always too close. Way too much time on this enemy. I found it. Oh yeah. See, that's what I don't do. That I never do that. Johnny Torres will be the first to tell you because he's done a little gaming with me and he's watched me do it. I never look for the better option. I never look for the upgrade. I always just brute force my way through stuff. And I've made the metaphor before that I think that's also just kind of how I've done life. I just kind of duck my head and run. I don't do a lot of like careful preparation and pre-planning. I just brute force my way through stuff. Yeah, maybe. Alright, here we go, here we go. Ah, too close again. Always too close. It's true. Yeah, Johnny Torres has been setting me up with what I need and no rest for the wicked. I know. Well, the thing is, it's like I got to get that careful balance of having good distance and staying close enough, because when you get far away, he runs at you, and there's no avoiding that. So the short game is where it's at. It's just when I go to heal, I need a little bit of breathing room. I thought I had a heal saved up, and I didn't. That was a really good run. Okay, I'm definitely getting better. We've crossed the barrier of still figuring it out to, like, I have it figured out. I just need to keep myself from making silly mistakes. What a great start. Well, I didn't mean to hit that yet, but I guess I'll take it. Dang it, come on. Crap. Crap. Ah, oh, dang it. I was doing so good. Yeah, I'm regularly reaching second phase now. Pretty often getting 2 stuns. You know, it's moving along. Okay. All right. We can do this. How we looking on streams? Okay, looking good. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. When's the next season of King of the Hill come out? I know it's this year sometime. Which, by the way, the new Scrubs dropped. I want to know, hear about it. Did you watch the first 2 episodes of the new Scrubs yet? How about Johnny Torres? Did you watch? Did you guys watch those yet? Aw, not Bruce Campbell. I hate that. Yes, they were so good. They felt like old Scrubs. And it made me very happy. Really enjoyed it. They're very clearly playing to the fact that their Scrubs audience has aged the same number of years as the characters have. Because they hit all the heartstrings. Yeah, I'm sure you can find it falling off the back of a truck somewhere.
Into my
He got me. I keep getting to about the same point, which is good. Like, clearly I'm doing okay. And I'm doing it without my my projectiles, really. Like, I used all of those up. And I'm not going shard farming. I seem to be doing okay without them. Here we go. Where's Joey Nails? What's he doing? Guy comes in, hangs out on every stream for 2 weeks, and then vanishes. He got new gear, though. I saw him share that in the Discord. Gonna be looking sharp. Sharp as nails.
into my machine. Return.
Right out of the air. Come on. That was a pretty good run. I did pretty all right there. Yeah, I'm a melee brawler. What can I say? I often don't use the tools that I have. Also, I'm finding that the close-up attacks are working pretty well, so relying on the projectiles wasn't really working for me. Because if I put a lot of space between me and him, he does that charge, and I have a hard time avoiding that reliably. Man, I think it's a great idea to get more cheese. I think that's the right call. But I'm also pretty reliably a bad influence. So. Although I legitimately do say go for it. That's not that much cheese. Get more cheese than Doritos. Cheese or Frito. Awesome Max 13, welcome in. Happy to see ya. I don't eat junk food or drink caffeine. Well, if there's one thing I drink, and there really is only like 2 or 3 beverages that I ever consume, caffeine is one of them. My entire beverage life is just water and black coffee. And if I'm out on the road to wrestle, it's often Gator Light. On his way down. Ah, I just saved up enough to heal. Now I want Taco Bell. You should get Taco Bell. You should DoorDash yourself some Taco Bell. Like I said, I'm a terrible influence. Oh man, I can't wait till Troy Nelson has his own place again, and we can crash at his place and DoorDash Taco Bell after going out to other tacos. Absolutely the best. Although the other taco place closed. I can't believe it. Our go-to place for post Rad Pro Wrestling food closed down over the holidays. I mean, the place was always empty when I was there. Yeah, that's true. Real friends do tell friends to get Taco Bell, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be the negative influence that a real friend would be. Wow. Demolished me so fast. That's okay. We are making progress. Now the question is, when I put this on YouTube, will someone watch 2 hours of me trying to beat the same boss over and over? I don't watch a lot of gaming YouTube, so I don't know what people like. Maybe that's exactly what they're there for. No 2 more wing fights are the same. I mean, that's certainly true. I mean, they're all the same for me. I just keep dying. Okay, Bloopy watches tons of gaming YouTube. Okay. So what do you think? Are people going to enjoy this? Or is this, Awesome Max is in that demographic? Okay. What do we think? Is this the content people crave? I mean, I guess you're all hanging out here, so that's a pretty good sign, right? You haven't switched off to some other YouTube channel just yet. Didn't jump over him. Ah, couldn't hit the heal button fast enough. Okay, the Hollow Knight fans will probably be into it. Good, good. We'll find out if wrestling fans are into it. I am so far behind on uploading my vlogs. My two good friends, Rip Bison and Delmy Exo, got married back in early September. And that is the last vlog that I have up, and it only went up a few weeks ago. So I gotta edit some fresh vlog episodes to put up, because there's lots to cover. Push Hornet for SummerSlam. Oh, I'm saying. You don't think Hornet's ready for a Mania run? What about Danhausen debuting for the Fed? Like, I could really care about someone working there. I don't watch their product, but man, I love me some Danhausen. Love that Danhausen. Ah, nuts. Right into all those fancy ducks and dodges, and I went right into it. Friend bought a ticket for GCW in Hartford and stayed home to watch it. What? What? That's crazy. Stayed home to watch Elimination Chamber? You can watch the replay. Oh, that's absurd. That's true. Roman Reigns can't play a needle in. That's right. Yeah, the WWE stuff just goes up on whatever app they're using. I think they're on the ESPN app now, which is hilarious. Sports app showing pro wrestling. Ridiculous. I say that as a pro wrestler. Ridiculous. But yeah, once they're up there, they're up there. They're on demand. You can watch them like immediately after they end. They're already available. Technically, either show could have been a replay. Yeah, but like, yes, either show could have been a replay. But like, if you have tickets to be at one in person, you go to that. I had a number of fans come up to me after Pro Wrestling Grind to tell me that this was their first indie wrestling show. In fact, one couple came up and said that they the only other time they'd been to Wrestling Live was to a Monday Night Raw in Boston at the Garden, and afterwards they both agreed like they'd never go to Wrestling Live again because it just wasn't worth the money. And all I could think was like, yeah, that's going to an arena show. It's not the same as an indie show in any way. Like, when you're at an indie show, you feel everything. Like, when someone gets hit, you feel it. I was doing pretty good. Yeah, the floor rumbles when people get hit, like you can feel it all. Yeah, arena shows are definitely fun, and I've been to some really good ones, but it's not that there's a visceral feeling when you're right there in the room, and the crowds are like rabid. It's so fun. The crowd at Grind this past week was like, from the first bump of the first match, they were shaking the room with the way that they were cheering and making noise for every hit. I mean, there's something about being, 10 feet from two wrestlers when there's a chop battle going on where you know what's going down. There's no question of how hard someone was or wasn't hit. See, my next trip home needs to revolve around some kind of match because, geez, yeah, absolutely. Hey, between Blitzkrieg Pro and Pro Wrestling Grind, they don't usually run on the same weekend. There's usually 2 weekends in a given month you can hit a show out in this area. And I keep the dates on the ticker, so and reach out on the Discord for sure. Yeah, it's a totally different experience. It was also really fun having multiple people come up and say like, hey, I'm here because I heard you on NPR, or I'm here because I saw you with Judge John Hodgman. Like, just so cool. I could have healed, but I wasn't fast enough. National Perry Radio. Yeah, I've done 2 different NPR interviews. The Judge John Hodgman episode was November before last. Yeah, it's it's, you gotta, look, any wrestler can be popular with wrestling fans. But getting an audience outside of that, like the world of monster trucks or people on NPR or fans of the Max Fun Network, to me, that's far more interesting. Or like having friends in the toy making community like I've developed. I think, to me, that's more fun. Like, I love wrestling fans, obviously. Like, that's an important part of what I do, but like, they're already there. Too slow. Is there a Planet Money on running a pro wrestling promotion? Boy, there ought to be. Because I got to tell you, I'm not on the financial end of running a wrestling show, but I help out a great deal behind the scenes with Pro Wrestling Grind and with Blitzkrieg Pro. And I can tell you that even at the indie level, it is a crazy undertaking with so many moving parts and so many things that no one thinks of. Media outreach, advertising, the actual production of the show, sets and the ring, and paying talent, paying referees, paying production people, paying post-production people. You need someone doing still photography. You need commentators. You need a ring announcer. There's so many expenses. If you're running a promotion that's like a continuous thing, you need a championship belt, maybe 2 or 3. All of these are crazy expenses that no one thinks of unless they're running a show. And even some people who do run shows clearly don't think about it. Ah, that was pretty close. Soon I will be able to sleep through the night without coughing myself awake. Well, feel better, Herobotic. And we'll be back tomorrow night playing some Planet Coaster, setting up Perryland. Got to make that theme park a reality. People can go ride the Perry-go-round. Be a great time. Hell yeah. Well, we'll see you then. Until then, rest up and feel better. Have some miso soup and some Gator Light. Get those fluids. That goes for the rest of you. Gotta hydrate. Look. No one even popped one. I'm giving a free hydrate. Look at that. Free of charge. I need to try Planet Coaster. Played the shit out of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I didn't really play the other Park Creator games, but I am told that Planet Coaster is essentially the spiritual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay. Gotta go. Come to me. Yeah, I knew I wasn't long for the world on that run. Frontier Development, RCT3, and oh, okay. Bloopy's back with the cheese. We gotta know what we need it again. We need to know what kind, and we need the review. We gotta know how it is. You can't just tell me about the cheese. The cheese. There's a Weird Al sketch where he says the cheese in a very aggressive way. I believe it is his fake interview with maybe Avril Lavigne. Recentered the cocoon. That's true. I have it in a much more advantageous position. Welcome back, Adam NXX7. Beloved Norwegian Sky Queen. And Spring Co, which is a young Gouda. Ooh. That's true. Cheese is a 4-star or better. You know what's interesting is I love cheese, and I can't recall the last time I had a cheese that I didn't just absolutely adore. But as time's gone on, I am now at a point in my life where I just have no desire to have butter when it's not like melted. You know, like when you're a kid and you have like bread and butter. Or like you have that with like a meal, like if your rolls come, you smear some butter on it. All butter just kind of tastes gross to me. Like it tastes like it's not good. Like it, like it tastes like it's gone bad, all of it. And I don't know if that's like a thing that's happened with age. with that one.
Shit. Ha ha ha. Retala. Yep. Retala. Yep.
That put me right in. Yeah, that knocked me back down right away. I did pretty well there. I was making things work pretty good, but man. Yeah, that got rough at the end there. No, only a very, very adorable gray cat to steal my cheese. We have a very adorable gray cat in this house. His name's Nermal, and he's a menace. So finally figured out how to reply to someone on here. Only took 6 years. Hey, you know, if people don't see the response in the chat, then they weren't paying that close attention to begin with. Right? You know what I mean? I really do wonder where Joey Nails is. I feel like he was here a lot, and now he's not here so much. Although he might be working with that new cricket he just picked up. Learning to make himself some merch, the DIY style, the Perry Von Vicious way. Speaking of, I have a special collectible item that will only be available for free to all of you dear folks who come and attend the Monster Jam meetup.
Retala.
Ah, hit me right as I was healing. Crap. Yes, Nermal after Garfield's nemesis. Because when we got him, he was absolutely horrific. He was a trash can, nightmare mess of a cat. And we were constantly threatening to ship him off to Abu Dhabi. Like, Adam, you have to rush my healing. Is that who's in charge of that? I feel like he should have been rushing it all along, right?
Retala.
Dang it. At least there's gore. At least there's gore. At least there's lore. When in doubt, lore. Yeah, Garfield is a central figure in our home. We do have an OG, absolutely original Garfield plushie with the suction cups that is on the back window of our car. Crap. How did I end up in here with this guy? I didn't want any of that. Get away from me. Alright, here we go. Dang it. Grew up reading the Fat Cat 3-packs. Yeah, I got a stack of those at my parents' house that I really need to rescue at some point. Positive for tonight is my shoulder doesn't feel like it's an immense... Oh, that is good. Good. Don't want a torn rotator cuff. That's not good for darts. Or for drag racing. Or really much of anything, right? Like, the end of your pitching career, for sure. Really pitching any Kerry Woods 20 strikeout games like that. Yeah, that'll happen to comic collections. Torn notator cuff. This is why Johnny Torres is the closest thing I've ever had to, like, a writer. Like, I wouldn't say he writes my material for me, but we definitely collaborate. Yeah, I should have healed. Oh, Adamant 67 telling me to hydrate. Gotta hydrate. Big dog's gotta hydrate. Boy, when the time comes to jump ship here, which is going to be soon, we just crossed the 2-hour mark, which is usually my sweet spot. When the time comes to jump, I believe we're probably going to raid Frank Howley, who is having his last raid before he goes to Japan for like 3 weeks. I'm so excited for him. He's going to a whole bunch of Joshi shows. He's going to Stardom. He's going to TJPW. I believe he has tickets for Marigold. Going to do all kinds of cool stuff. He's also going over there to film a documentary about Japanese racing games. So a lot of he's going to be going to a lot of game centers and playing a lot of video games and interviewing all kinds of people. Super excited for him, and it's his last stream before he goes. Torres has 5 more runs. I can commit to that. Unless I beat him, in which case, you know, maybe less than 5 runs. All right, the little cocoon's in a good spot.
Ritalla. Ritalla. Ha ha. Ritalla.
I'm in trouble. Ah, there it is. Ah, that was a really good run. Well, welcome back, Nick Beans. Yes, Joshi wrestling. It is incredible. Some of the best wrestling in the world. They're usually, to my mind, they're usually 10 to 15 years ahead of the guys. Like, the stuff that they do gets popular with men's wrestling like 10 to 15 years later. Johnny Torres can probably back me up on that and expound on it a little. But some of the like legendary names, Aja Kong, Manami Toyota, Miko Setamura, Chigusa Nagayo, who I got to train with and actually go out to a meal with on my tour of Japan. I trained with her in America and got to go out to a meal with her there. There is an entire docu-series on Netflix based around legendary wrestler Dump Matsumoto, which largely also stars Chigusa Nagayo. A great watch. It's called what is it? The Queen of Villains or something like that. Yeah, Stara and Marigold, super good. Sendai Girls, yeah, go see our homie Spike from wrestling. Over with Sendai Girls. She's doing the long tours. She's from out here. She's from Boston, but she's on her third tour with Sendai Girls right now, and she's set to be there for quite some time. Like, she's coming back for like a week or so in a couple months. And then she's going back for a few months. Like, she's doing very short visits home between long tours there. So she's doing it. She's doing the thing. Like, she's doing what we all dream of. Very proud of Spike. She deserves it. Hard worker and a very cool person. One of the most interesting people I've met in wrestling, especially among young wrestlers. Like, someone with a real sense of self. Like, changes for no one. Very, an incredible individual. Oh, we getting raided? Grizzly Crew coming in hot. Perry go round. Boom. Welcome in, Grizz Crew. Shout out to the Grizz Crew. Let's go. If you don't follow them, follow the Grizz Crew. They do all kinds of great charity streams, all kinds of cool stuff. They sponsor a lot of the matches at Blitzkrieg Pro. They've sponsored my matches before, and I'm sure it won't be the last time. Ah, dang it. I knew I was in trouble. I was doing pretty good too, like that. These last runs, that's 2 of the 5, have not been bad. We're getting closer to beating this guy. It's been a whole stream of just fighting this one boss over and over. I cannot believe I've been fighting this boss for over 2 hours. Not to mention for like 45 minutes on the last stream. Yes, that's true. Bloopy's been here for the whole thing, which means it's been at least somewhat entertaining.
Intuba Chichi. Return. Wow.
Not fast enough with the heal. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. I was pretty close. I was doing pretty good. Grizz Crew, what were you guys streaming tonight? What were you playing? I know you go through all kinds of different stuff over there, often with some very interesting choices. So I want to know what we were streaming over on the Grizz channel tonight. I believe this is run 3 of the 5 that we got left in us tonight. Before I have to admit defeat for the evening. Been doing a lot of admitting defeat lately.
Intuba. Yeah. Yeah.
Aw, dang it. Dang it, I was doing so good. Wait, hang on. I'm just sseeing stuff in the chat. Let's see. Yes, Amish Paradise. That's true. 5 runs. Yeah, that's true, Johnny Torres. I could do a few more. Coolio hated him for... Yeah, Coolio did. Coolio was wrong. There have been a few people who didn't like Weird Al's parodies, and didn't like that he did them, even though he got permission from them and or their record label. Because he always got permission. Eminem gave permission and then later decided that, oh, I don't want you doing a music video for your big hit that you parodied of me because I don't think it's funny. Lame. Lady Gaga gave permission and then rescinded it. And then after, talking to her agent, decided that it's the wrong move to rescind an offer to Weird Al because he's beloved by everyone. Nirvana loved it. Red Hot Chili Peppers didn't much care for their version. Which is crazy because it was like a big hit, and they should like that because, people talking about just people talking about you. Dang it. Oh, that's the furthest I've gone. That was 3 stuns. I don't think I've had 3 stuns before. Huh. Alright, you know what? Gotta hydrate. If I'm doing a couple more shots at this. The only person, thank you, Adam and XX7. The only person who themselves repeatedly said no to Weird Al, and in fact went so far as to be shitty to him in person, was Prince. And it is the reason that I have never brought myself to listen to a Prince album. I know people love his music, he's like a legend or whatever, but I'm sorry. If you don't get Weird Al, I got no time for you. As far as I'm concerned, he's a nobody. I view him as like, you know, when I was a kid, the thing was, like, people always said, like, you either like Prince or you like Michael Jackson, even though they're not the same genre of music. I was an MJ guy, and I'm damn sure not a Prince guy, because I'm sorry. You're going to be shitty to Weird Al and tell him no about parodies? Like, don't take yourself so seriously. Guy was 4 feet tall and wore purple every day of his life. Like, it's too good to be parodied by Weird Al. Come on. Who does he think he is? If it was good enough for Michael Jackson, it's damn sure good enough for Prince. Like, if it was good enough for Queen, you're better than Queen, really, Prince? Like, come on. Making liberal use of the heal function. Come on. Just sat down on me. Yeah, right? Like, I'm sure Prince is great. It'll never be anything I have to learn about. There's only a few things you can do in this world that make me write you off forever if I don't know you personally, and, nope. Disrespect toward Weird Al, top of that list. Thankfully, I've never had to end a friendship over it. Like 2 more tries and we'll see if we get it, because we are getting closer. Knocked him down when I wasn't there to help. Oh, come on. Ah, that was the closest I've got. That was really good. Come on. How many stuns was that? Grizz, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you soon. I'll see you in like a week and a half at Blitzkrieg Pro when I defend my Jensen Championship in a street fight against Azure. Alright, we got like 1, maybe 2 more runs in me. Like, I'm way over... Whoa, did my stream re-kick? Did my stream restart? It says I've only been live for 17 minutes. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Stream must have re-kicked at some point. But you're all here, so that's okay. Did my stream crash out for you guys? Uh-oh. Well, that's a shame. That makes uploading my VODs harder later on, because I have to squeeze them all together. Well, that's okay. This will be like either my last or second to last run at this. 'Cause I know I'm getting close. Dang it. Ah, not fast enough. Not fast enough. Well, I stream 4 nights a week, Bloopy, so if I cut everything into 30-minute chunks, I would have 7 or 8 videos a day. I'm here Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 p.m. doing Silksong on Mondays, Planet Coaster on Tuesdays. Oh, dang it. Didn't. Oh, come on. All right. I'm gonna go back to the bench here, even though I know it's not a good idea. And then Wednesdays I do my workshop streams, which sometimes it's Tinkercad, sometimes it's Blender. You know, sometimes I'm actually working on stuff in the workshop. Occasionally I'm doing like toy unboxings or toy line reviews. And then Thursdays I co-stream with Concept JT in the chat, Johnny Torres. And we've been working our way through No Rest for the Wicked. And like this week, I actually ended up having an extra stream. I streamed on Saturday because I had the day off with no booking. So I hopped up some classic Mickey Mouse from like '92, I think it was, a Sega Genesis game. Have no little cocoon to save me this time. Oh wait, no, I still do. Is that 2 stuns so far? I think it is, right? Crap. Ah, crap. Come on. He is so good. Yeah, that's me with a lot of foods that I really like, where I'm just like, oh, this is too much, as I continue to eat whatever it is. I showed some pretty good self-restraint at the grind after party. I think I only had 4 slices of pizza. Not like after the Blitzkrieg after party, where I had like 6 slices of spicy sausage jalapeno pizza. I was worried. I was like, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough next day, because it was some spicy pizza. And you know what? I was okay. Oh yeah, are you kidding? I can eat an entire large pizza on my own without really even trying. Like, I can eat huge amounts of food without it really even affecting me. One of the joys of being a giant. Ah, hit me out of the air. Come on. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Oh yeah, a good, especially if the pizza's good, I can eat way more of it. But I mean, even bad pizza is still pretty good, right? Like, you know, I've said it. The worst pizza is still pizza. Homer, did you stay up all night? Jeez. Classic. All right, last run. I swear this is the last one. If we don't get it this time, it'll have to happen next time. Where's Johnny Torres? He hasn't said anything in a while. Did he ever order that Taco Bell? Oh wait, there he is. Look at that. Small hops above the blades, same way you handle the overhead attacks. You got this. Frontward blade attacks are the only ones you haven't figured out. So close. Yeah, there's some tricky ones there. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm getting closer. Honestly, like, at this point, it's just like I keep making like one wrong move here or there, but otherwise I'm doing okay. I don't like how far out of the way my little cocoon is.
Return.
Ah, too slow, too slow. Okay, okay. Seriously, I'm getting so close. I'm getting so close. One more, one more. I know Johnny Torres is psyched right now. He doesn't like it when I stop streams early. I'm so close. I'd better beat him because I got important stuff I needed to do tonight, and I'm running out of time because I'm keeping the stream going. It's just like being a little kid again. I'm putting off all my important responsibilities for video games. Are you not entertained? Come on. Where's that cocoon? There we go. Crap. Dang it. Oh, come on. One more. One more. One more. We'll do one more. One more. I swear. Swear to God. Last one. Swear. Johnny Torres being a bad influence. The problem is I got to be in bed by about 11:15, and I still have so much other stuff I'm supposed to do that I'm not going to get to any of it. Well, that's not the direction I wanted to go. Dang it. Yeah, seriously, I have a very hard time giving up on this because I swear I'm so close. I think I'm getting close, right? It seems like I'm close. You guys, you're all watching me struggle and have trouble giving up on this. Let me see in the chat. Show me some emotes. Show me my mindset right now. I want to see where we all think I am mentally. Didn't want that. Okay, all right. Absolutely furious right now. I don't even know if my emotes show it. I don't know if they can show how furious I am. Damn it, Johnny Torres. All right on, man. Couldn't hit him while he was down. Ooh, come on. Got a birthday gift from Adam. What did he get you? Was it more cheese? Jesus. We could all use more cheese. That's true. You can do like a Cheese of the Month club. Did they still do those things? All right.
Ritala.
Dang it. Yeah, that's definitely the best one I've done. We're getting closer every time. Alright. 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 Look. Look. I know, Johnny Torres, you claim to be able to tell approximate health left on this this particular character. Was I close that time? Allow me to be the voice of reason. Yeah, it's true. It's all true. It was less than 10%. Oh, that's so close. Dang it. Just a small town girl. Final hit string. I was convinced that was the one. Yeah. I'm getting closer. I know I am. I mean, we could sing, but no one popped the karaoke. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Well, you know, Tommy used to work on the docks.
Oh! Return. Ha-ha!
Come on. Just a giant man. Ah, now I'm getting hit by low levels on the way in. Maybe I do need to go to sleep soon. At this point, I kind of feel like I refuse to sleep until I beat this stupid bug. Oh, that's not going to get it done. Crap. That was pretty good too. That was a pretty good run. All right. This time will be different. Sleep till da 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 Morwing. Ah, come on. That was a pretty good run. Alright, Adamant X67. We will see you on the next one. This is the first time I've outlasted Adamant X67. This may actually be the last run. This may have to be the last one, because I really do. Got some stuff I gotta do before I go to bed. Not really the start I wanted here. Crap, okay. We'll do one more because that was too much. That was... Yeah, I agree. Hey, watch it. Getting mocked in my own chat. Crap. Well, that's okay. Come on. Oh, auto mod blocking a bot. That's nice of it. Alright, last run. Swear. I swear. Okay. Look, I would have called it much sooner, but we're all having such a good time. It's also really hard to cope with having lost the Grind Grand Championship this week and then having to lose over and over to the same boss for 3 hours on a stream. Come on. I'm owed a win by the universe, I think. After 321 days, I lost the Grind Grand Championship. 6 defenses, the first ever international defense when I took it up to Canada. Ah, he chased me. I put all that space there. I put all that room there to try to get healed. All right, what time is it? Okay. This is actually going to be my last run. I'm going to pre-type the command for our raid so that we're ready to go. This will be the last run. If it doesn't happen here, it ain't happening tonight. But I got a good feeling about it. Let's see some emotes in the chat. Show me you're still here. Show me we're still alive, chat. Let's do this. Come on. Not a great start. Didn't want that to happen. Or that. Not up. Wow. I see the emotes. They're happening. Not quite the start I wanted there, but that's okay. If I let a rough start stop me all the time, I would have never been a pro wrestler. And there's some who argue that maybe I shouldn't have. Let's go! Come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Come on! Come on! Let's go! Let's see what he's got to say. That's right. Well fought. Let's go. Who needs sleep? No, they're never gonna get it. Who needs sleep? Tell me, what's that for? Ooh. Run to the left and there is a bench. Okay. Yes, I need to save as fast as I can. You sure there's a bench here? It's gonna be it. You said there was a bench. Oh, keep going. Got it. Oh, this is my first like animation and like. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. All right. What? Whoa. Okay, let's... Boom. And with that, we are finally calling it a stream. It took 3 hours. It took 3 hours, but we beat that thing. I went an hour past when I'm supposed to. I gotta be in bed in like 15 minutes. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out on this stream. That was a blast. I will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, playing a much more relaxed stream, doing some Planet Coaster. Until then, we are going to raid our old pal Frank Howley, who is either watching some Super Sentai, or he's watching wrestling. It'll be one or the other. With any luck, he's watching some Joshi wrestling, and we can all catch a little of that before bed. Until then, I will see you soon. Remember, when we jump in this other stream, throw out the emotes, let them know we're there, be friendly, hang out in the chat for a few minutes. Take care, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow night.